I'm very sorry, we have technical problems. We have to start over again. I'm very sorry. My name is Siri Opsahl. I'm from Norway, JK, but now living in the UAE, United Arab Emirates. Tonight I'm going to teach you Heya Yonda, kata number 4. Most of you know it, I guess, but there are always sides and different kind of focus we can have on the kata. So first, we started, before we had to cut it, we had some warming up, and we will keep continuing the warming up, okay? So just do like this. If you now can see me, I'm very sorry, please give me some thumbs up. If you hear me well, please tell. If you don't hear me well, please tell me, sorry. Elbows out, arms out. Arms up and down. Okay. Legs from each other, like shoulder size, and just very easy, mighty. You don't need to kick high, just slightly to get warm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and relax. Legs out, down, stretch your knees. And up, hips forward. Down. Up, hips forward. Right hip forward. Left hip forward. Straight and to the side. Make sure you don't bend your hip. Keep that. And change. Change. I have a little girl behind the phone. She's making a little bit of trouble. So. Okay. Shikudachi. Go from side to side. Press your knees out. Left foot out. Press head forward. Against the knee. Change. Forward. In front of the knee. Change. Just press your knee out. Change. Change again. And change again. Legs out. Hands to your ankles and down. And up. Feet together. Shake. Knee up and down. Ich. Knee. Down. Chi. Go. Ra. Shich. Ha. Shke. Change foot. Ich. Knee. Down. Shi. Go. Ra. Shich. Ha. Shke. And shake. Turn your hips both ways. And stomach. And change. Sides. And head. Wrists. Change it. Sorry. Out. Up. And down. Wrists again. Out. Up. Back. And down. Okay. Kata is a very nice way to train techniques because you can choose your own tempo while you're training. You can focus on very many things in the same kata. One for each week or year or day, whatever. It's also a good way of training details and correctness, if you can say that. 1%, which means budo, on a line, is also very important in kata. That makes you help to use your length of your stance correctly, so that if you have one leg that you always go wider, it will your 1% will end up wrong in the end of the kata. So that makes you help like the stance become equal, which side you use, which is important. And also your angles, how you use the angles. If you go too wide, like in Heia and Leonda, you will not end up on the 1%. And in competition, 1% is very important to make good score. Also, the correctness of the different kind of techniques is also very important. So if you have you do your own thing in JKA, you will score low. You should do it the way it's taught. That's important. Also, when you're teaching, you should show it the way you are taught from your senseis. Don't make your own thing about it. But you can interpret it, of course, where you can use your imagination, but when you teach, it has to be correct. That's very important. Also, other things with kata which is important is the counting. When you're teaching, it's important that you know how and when you count the techniques. Like in Heian Yondan, there are 27 techniques. Kiai is at number 13 and 25. That will help you to understand where you are in kata, and will also help you teach. So for a challenge, try my next kata is on Sunday, which is Basarai. it would be fun if you could, by then, for those who don't know it, learn that all the countings in all the heian katas, and for those who know those, also the sensei katas. Try to learn them. Okay? Heian shodan, heian nidan, heian sandan, heian yondan, heian godan, tekki, and so on. Okay? Yes. So, let's start. The first thing we're going to do is the stance. We do several with kokutsudashis. Okay? Make sure your butt is not out. It's correct here. Your hips straight. In. Your knees out. So it makes a sharp angle. Okay? When I pull my heel back, it should fit right into the other heel. Not outside of the heel, but just inside of the heel. Okay? We had a little bit of this last time. Don't make your knee weak. It has to be strong, so you have to twist your foot down to the floor so you feel the contact. Okay? Also, keep your hips, when we do the kata, the same height all the time. It doesn't matter if you go kokutsudachi, senkutsudachi. The short dachi, everything should be same height. Okay? So, just stand kokutsu-ichi. Go back and then forward. Ni, san, chi, go, da, shich, hach, ke, je, ich, ni, san, chi, go, da. Okay. Senkutsudachi. One of the important things with senkutsudachi is not to have too much weight on the front foot. Then the heel will slip up. Okay? So push back. I give a little push back so I feel the tensity in the back foot. But also the tensity in my front foot. Okay? When I move, if I go Gekisuki, make sure you don't use your upper body like this. Okay? When I go, I use my heel, of course, and my hips. So when I go, I keep all that contraction so it's tense. Keep my foot forward, and then this is my technique. Here. Okay? Next, this is my strongest now. Hold, 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 push. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to stand here, Gekisuki. I'm going to keep my height, go to the side. 180 degrees to the side, and back to the side. Just gonna do it a couple of times. Okay? Make sure you focus on keeping the power here. And then you're gonna push it forward. The hand is not the strongest point, it's the hip. The power you have here. Richard says that he talked about this contraction expansion thing. So if you expand too early, you will get this. Okay? So we start. Just to get the feeling. We're going to do it slow. So, keep hand. Ich. Twist. Ni. San. Chi. Hey! One more time. Keep the weight back. And make power. So, ich. Ni. No, sorry. Turn. Ni. San. Chi. Hey! Little bit quicker, but the same still. we're going to do my and B. Okay? Okay, next. Moderate uke, which is here. Technique starts from your shoulder and down. And down. But you can use both hands, of course. Make sure you don't have a wide V. Must be short so you can lock your hands so they will be effectful. If you lock here and lock, your hands will go like this and you will be hit. You have to be quick to use this for real, and you have to use your power in your hips. So the technique starts from the shoulder, not here, not over, and don't go down. It goes forward, even if it's gedan. Okay, so up and down. Change hands, up and down. Ni, san, shi, go, da. Okay? Next we're going to do, we stand here. First, I go, let's see. I go back, okay? I use my right foot. I will take this. Since everything is twisted when we do it at karate at home, when we film, I will take this. This is my right foot. Okay? Let's hope it will stay here. Sorry. Okay, hope everybody can see this. Right foot, okay? So first, I take my right foot back, bend my knees, remember the height of the hips. Edge, okay? Next, I go forward and step back, okay? So, step back, edge. Next, back and step back, knee. Next, I go one step forward, san. Back and forward, shi. Okay? I will show you one time slow. Itch, knee, san, shi. Okay? That is back, back, forward, forward. So we'll end up with my right knee forward in the end. Okay? A little bit quicker. Remember your hips now, and don't do like this. Keep your hips. This has to be strong. This has to stay at the same point all the time. Keep forward and forward. Okay? I'll do it in front. Ready? So, itch, knee, san, shi, a. One more time. Back, back, forward, forward. Itch, knee, san, shi, a. Last time, make it your own speed, okay? One counting and all the four techniques, okay? So yo, make sure your hands, if I have my right foot forward, I should have my right hand under. If I have my left foot forward, I should have my left hand under, closest to my knee. Okay? Always. Shake it a bit. Snälla, en loge. Okay, next. Moderate uke. Comes from the hip and forward. Ricetta on Tuesday, I think it was, also had this. So here, into the hat. And make sure many people put the focus on putting the hands to the sides, but it's meant to be in front. So focus has to be in front when we do the technique. Back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Itch. Okay? So itch. Chuda. Knee. Fan. Shi. Go. Rock. Okay? Next we're going to do, sorry, I'm itching. We're going to do nearly the same as we just did. I go back. Okay? Step forward, back. Then I go forward. Step back, forward. So it's the same as we just did, okay? Just going to do it a couple of times and then move on. I have to watch the time. So, remember what we said? Don't do like this. Then I'm out of focus at once. And I'm too open. I focus on blocking in front. Okay? The same with the next. When I change, I go forward. Push forward. Okay? Make sure your knees are strong. So first, back, back. One step forward, half back, forward. Okay? It's important to do the techniques forward and backwards. Okay? First slowly. So back. Focus forward. Get to center. Next. Knee. Forward. San. Shi. A. Okay? Make sure you don't end up like this. Hand should be it's the same level or same line as your front knee. Not here, not here. Okay? Not down, not too high. Then you move the head. So make sure you use your hips to get a kime. So kime and center. So etch, knee, san, shi, a. Then sometimes I can check myself. Get a little bit white. Should have been there. One more time. Etch, knee, san, shi, a. So one time yourself. Focus on the things we just explained. So one time slowly, one time 100%. Okay? Yeah. Sorry, I have to have some water. Huh? Okay, let's try. Hatue! For me that was one time slowly. So 100%. Ready? Focus on the things again. Hatue! One more time. Hatue! Take your stance. Don't cheat. And ended up right. Finally. Okay. It's a bit challenging to do the kata when you don't have the space. I have most of the space here, but not all of us have that. So that's why we just split it up. But that might as well work. Okay. So. Morote uke is four places in the kata. It's in technique number 4, number 22, 23, 24. Okay? So just remember that. I just have to. So technique number 11, which is here. This is 11A, and this is 11B. Okay? We do it in one, but it's okay when you try to split it up, because it has 2 parts. One is, of course, against my game. So make sure the shuto is straight down, it's gedan here. It has a name which I not always remember. Shuto saho. Jordan sasho, I think. Jordan. So, first you can just stand natural here. So itch. And then we twist forward. Use your hips. The hips will decide if you have a good technique or not. If you have effective technique or a lazy, non-functioning technique. Don't overdo it. Remember again, focus is here. This is where center is. This is where you get attacked from. So that is where your focus has to be. Okay? So my left hand just goes straight down. Here. My right hand goes up. Just like I am Aguke. Just open it. Next, this hand goes up. This hand straight forward. Get here.
Tempo.
Yeah, your tempo. So first, both. So H, knee, and up. Just relax. H, knee, relax. Next, I go. Have a little short stop and then twist. Okay? When I go down here, don't twist your hips to the side. Twist your hip forward. Okay? That makes you strong. But the hand and power will be this way. Okay? So H, knee, sam. Check your height sometimes. So, then I change. My right hand goes down. My left hand up. Okay? And then they change. So H, knee, and relax. Sam, chi, and relax. Go, rock. Che, touch. Sorry. Ke, so now we're going to do one time right side, one time left side. Okay? In one count, I do like this. Next time, I do the next. Don't stretch your hand too much. Here, not here. So you should feel the tensity. You feel like you have kime. Tension. Yeah. Okay? Let's start. We start with right, from the right side. Next time, left side. Every second time. Okay? Don't make mistakes. H, knee, sa, chi, go, hisakutsu, which is you just twist forward like this. Okay? So first, from the right side. So H. Next, I move my foot forward. Here. Okay? The main thing is to make that you can do it from both sides. So right now it doesn't matter if you go Senjutsu Dachi each way. Doesn't matter. So one and next side. H. Next, step forward. Knee. Next, side. A. Okay? One more side. Open and forward. So H. Next, knee. Side. She. A. Okay? And relax there. Shake. Okay. One technique, one stance we didn't show yet is Kosa Dachi. The toes is outside of the heel, like this. I push my this thing here, this leg here, the shin of the leg onto the back of the other leg, and they work together. They make tension, so you get a good stance. You have to straighten up, and you have to use your stomach also to get the right balance. If you lose it, you get really wobbly. So please here. Okay. When we move from technique number 12, which is here, you have to make sure that you don't jump like that. That's why we say the hips has to be the same level through the whole kata. Jodan kyagu maigiri. Keep your hips. I twist here, and then push. Have the feeling that the legs are pushed forward, the other one is holding back. Make sure your butt doesn't stand too much out. Back. Okay? So hips, important. Again, after my girdi, I change. Here is also 13A, 13A, 13B. Uraken is from the top of your head, twisting forward. Right here. For those who have a moustache, that's where you're supposed to hit. Painful. This is also something we're are supposed to do with both hands. Okay? So, but first, maigiri. Change. Keep your hips the same level. Push forward. Okay? Imagine you have a hand. Pull it. It's enormous power when you do it correctly with your legs, combined with the power in your stomach and hips. You will break most of the teeth, I would guess. Okay? You just stand here, any stance you want. So, maigiri, H, that's 12. Next, 13. Knee, and then push forward. Sa, A. So make sure you don't do like this again. Okay. Hips will be natural, as they say. It's not shomen, it's not hami, it's something in between. I don't know why they call it natural, it doesn't always feel natural, but it's an answer. Okay, so maigiri, 12. Remember, it's 마이길이 계약이야. 그래서 조단 계약이야, 마이길이. So, H, 니산. Don't jump. One more time. H, 니산, A. I do three counts, but it's supposed to be two. Okay? So next time now, just two counts. One for number 12, one for number 13, A, B. So this is number 11. Now number 12. H, B, A. Okay? Let's try with the other hand. First we were here. Sorry. Animals. No. We are here. So my left foot is back. So 마이길이 조단 마이길이 켜게. Itch. Change. And then forward. Now my left foot is supposed to be in front. Okay? Can be a bit more wobbly if you're not used to do the opposite way. But try. Okay? One more time. H, knee. No, I do it wrong way. Sorry. We have to step here. H, knee, side. And I take my foot. Yeah, can be 1 centimeter in. Okay, one more time. Left foot back. Two counts. H, knee, A. Last time. H, knee. And yeah. Now, relax a bit. If you're gonna practice the kata, you have to practice it from the normal side and from the opposite side. You can also split it up and you can do it from the last technique until the first technique. So you start the other way. That is also challenging, but really fun when you get when you get it. My English is not that well, so I don't always explain too well. Okay, next is my MP. And Uraken, and then my MP. And my MP, remember, the hands are not supposed to touch, the arms are not supposed to touch each other. Just elbow and hand. Okay? It's like two triangles. One here and one here. Makes a square. This is the square, but we split it. Like that. Okay? That's important to remember. We did Gekkusuki in the beginning of the training. That's because now, after the Kyalige, this is technique number 5 to 10. Okay? Kyalige, I can explain a little bit about Kyalige. Many of you know these things, but we always have to focus on it. Even if we are 50 years old or are trained in 40 years, we always have to focus on these things. Never toes down. Toes straight forward. This is Kyalige. Knee, 45 degrees. When you kick, make sure you don't bend the knee down, so the heel goes up. You have to push forward up, snap. And it's supposed to be, that's really hard, especially when you're over 25 or 30. It has to end up on the same place as you started. Never under the knee. Would be wonderful if we could do it, but it would be a bad technique, so we can't. Here. Uraken, forward. Remember, one thing which is easy to do is that you put your hand too low so they meet. They're not supposed to touch each other while kicking. Be a slightly gap between. So your height here. Okay? When we have been kicking, what we did today was the Gekkisuki. When we hit Gekkisuki, we don't use our upper body. We use this side. That's the same now. After kicking, here. Okay? You will get a really big power if you do it correctly. So make sure it's the hip that does the technique. This is very nice to have to get the power to your opponent. Okay? So after kicking, keep. And then, remember, do not slide with your back foot. It has to be on the same spot. Okay, here, it's on the same spot. And it's here. Okay? So, stand on your left foot. Hands here. When I do again, remember hikite. Make sure your elbow doesn't fall out in any ways. That's not bad. That's really bad. Okay? So when I do it again, please just make sure, just while you do it, that your elbow is straight back. Okay? So let's try. Here. So first uraken, and then kyagen. So H. Mine was too low, so I have to do it again. H. Then I go down, knee. Make sure you don't have overweight on your upper body, your hips. One more time. H, knee. Same side. She, go. Same side. Dog, change. And then change side. One thing more about uraken, make sure you don't focus that it's going in a circle somewhere. It's straight forward. And the body focus has also to be straight forward. So we don't do like this. Same if we do uraken like this, we don't do. It's straight forward. Okay? My knee is a bit disabled, so bear with me. My side here is not very well. So the same. Push. H. Knee. Use the power. Sa. Chi. Go. Dog. Last time. Change. Ha. Hey. This is supposed to be straight. Okay? And relax. Time flies. I'm going to explain very quickly. Technique number 25. It's one technique and one counting. But it's a big technique. So you have to move your hands out and down. Just in the height of somebody's ears. So you very nice to pull them. Okay? If they have big ears though. So what we do, we just go not too high. Make sure you has a realistic height, which is your own. So my ears will be here. And then I push my knee here, Lisa. The hands should not stretch like this. That's in the real world, but in the kata, the hands stops right under the knee. Don't push your body, push it straight and the knee forward, okay? So, we stand here. This is technique number 24. And then 25 is just changing for grabbing. You go after your opponent and attacking. So, like this. Stop there. Okay? We're not gonna do it times twice. And And the next is the hands in the start. Technique number 1, number 2. The hands is here. It's like, hopefully it's a square. I have it's a mirror, not mirror, but glass here, so I can see. Make sure when you go, your hands doesn't go the way you look. But don't fall over here. They have to be strong and straight. So you're keeping your body and your arms in a certain area here. Next time when you go, they don't stretch out. They just go touch bottom, and up, straight. Don't bend your hands, straight. The height is finger here, here. So, like aguke, here. Many people do like this. Then you can't see. So you have to keep it over your eyes. So we don't do like this. It should be natural. You just start. Down, up. Okay? Remember that. And the body, when you do your technique number 1 and 2, remember, body and arms and speed work together. It has to be moving. Change. Okay? So try to remember this. Last thing I nearly forgot is here. Kakivake. It's the same as nearly as the same as the opening. The hips and hands and speed has to work together. So when I go, I cannot do like this. This is technique number 13. 14 is here. Don't stop. Go out and then go. Don't go up. Everything is smooth. So I go. And my hips push. So I get the kime here. Okay? Then I can kick. In my gears is Jordan Kyage my giri. Okay? Stand here. When I kick, make sure you don't kick the wrong angle. It has to be, if this is in the middle, I kick. And then you have to put the knee and the foot down the same place. This is very common, what people do here. They do like this and fall out. So again, nearly here. And then the next angle will be here. They kick and they end up here. That would be wrong for your Anderson. You will never end up at the spot you started. So when you turn, twist round. My hands doesn't go over the shoulders. They keep down. I'm not sure if hold on, I can go. So I kick and I put after my giri, I put my knee on the line for my kick. 1, 2. And then 45 degrees, twist hip. Make sure your knee is in straight line. I kick. I put the knee at the same level, at the same line as I kicked. Then forward. Then push forward. Okay? That's the last small bits of the kata. But jump to another thing, which I forgot, which is very important. Many students do this. Here. When I change to kick on the other side, many people just stay or they go all the way. You're supposed to go halfway. So remember that. When you're teaching also, please tell them that they have to do the half stance in. It's very important to focus on that to learn the embassy. and to do the right distance from your opponents. Okay, we're going to do the kata. I was supposed to do some more, but the technical problems were too big. Well, in kata, you have the different big differences. Contrasts. Thank you. It's open, shut, hard, soft, weak, and strong. That makes the kata interesting, and it makes the kata sanshin to function. So you can imagine. It helps you to imagine what you're doing. Your eyes has to be there. You have to have the right.
Sight.
The right sight, the right focus on your sight. You have to turn your eyes at a certain point. Okay? You have to have the correct stance techniques. You can't make something. You can't make all the breathing or slower than it's supposed to do to make your kata look beautiful for the judges. It's supposed to be a good kata is the correct kata. You can make it personal, but that's with your heart and how you do the correctly techniques. You have to make it interesting. That's when you show your feelings in the kata. It's very important. It's like when people read a book and they have a very monotone way of reading, it's really boring to listen. You dream yourself away. If you see a person who do a beautiful kata, it's exciting to see, so they have to make it exciting and personal. Then you follow. Wow, it's like a story being told. So remember, kata is, all the different katas is like different stories. You're the main character, and you always is the last person standing. You will always be the winner in your story. So make your kata with feelings, but also make it correct. Okay? So we're gonna try to do the kata. You have to adapt in any kind of ways. Okay? We're gonna do it one time slow and one time more powerful. That's all we have time for today. Please practice it yourself in a mirror or in your floor later. Okay. So first, feet together. Always left foot, right foot, hands down. Not here, not on your back, on your thighs. Hey, your leg. Say it with your stomach. Yoi, left, right. Okay. So first, ich. Knee up, down and up. San, chi, bo, up, jet, hatch, cut, jet, h, knee, san, a. That's 13. She, go, up, jet, hatch, cut, jet, h, knee, forward, san, she, go, a, rock, jet, a. Sorry, no Kia. Okay. And shake. When we do it like this, I don't focus on Anderson because you have to go forth and back then, all these kind of things. I said we should do it slowly, but it wasn't that slowly, so sorry for that. Okay. Now we're going to do it more sharp. We don't need to do it quicker. A cut is not supposed to be done in a very quick way. It's supposed to be correct and with engagement, okay? But you need the sharpness. Okay? So have more air.
Stamina.
Yeah. We're gonna start to the right instead of the left, okay? We will try to make no mistakes. Ready? 해양 연단! H knee 3 2 go 라 셋 하트 캐드 H knee 4 G go 라 셋 하트 캐드 니 3 2 go A 락 셋 나래 야스네 I hope everybody did it correctly, especially when we did the opposite side, no mistakes. If you did, you have to practice it a lot. All the hands kata, you have to try to fix them like this, okay? That's all we had time for today. Please try to remember these things, how the kata is, how it can be yours. You have to do the kata with your heart, mind, and your own power. Then it will be great. Focus on the correct techniques and the counting. Okay, when you do the kata, always have a little mark. You're going to end up there. Just a couple of katas that doesn't end up this way. Okay? So Heian, Yondan, 27 techniques, Kiai 30, 25. At Sunday 9 a.m. European time, I will be teaching Basadai. Please find out how many techniques there are counted in the kata and where the kiais are. Okay, I hope as many as possible will join me Sunday morning. Please don't party at Saturday. That's hard. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.